section of the test. Can you please describe for us the different parts of the sword?
This would be the long sword. The different parts are the blade, the point, and depending on which way you hold it, the true and false edge. If it were to turn around, the true and false edge would still be on the front and back, if you could refer to it as such. Down here we have the quillins, cross, or guard. These are the parts of the hilt. There is the handle and the pommel. Generally, when making them, the pommel is holding the handle onto the blade. There is also the properties of the sword, which would be, there is the center of balance, which ideally would be just above the guard. The center of percussion, which you can find by striking the pommel and seeing the area that does not move. This is an important part because ideally you want to be striking with this part. It has the most structure. It is less likely to flex the blade upon a strike, and it can deliver the most energy. I believe that is all the parts.
Which parts of the sword are considered a weapon by us?
Every single part of the sword is considered a weapon.
All right. Any questions about anything that we've looked at so far? Yes.
So you describe sections or points on the blade. We also think about them and blades having sections. What are those?
Sorry?
The sections of the blade.
Right. Oh, thank you very much. This would be the high part is, or sorry, the blade is divided into 3 sections. There is lower here, which would be about, it's a little bit of a rough area. It would be from about, let's call that 14 inches from the cross. The middle, which can start a little lower, it depends on the energy that's happening in the fight, but it is generally the middle third, and then the tip is the top third. There's a little bit of overlap, once again, depending on measure and what the planned move to do is.
Okay. And just to piggyback on that, so what, who cares? So what are we, why do we divide them into weak, middle, and strong? What are the differences?
Depending on the blade engagement, when the 2 weapons meet, you are presented with different options. If usually at the tip you're going to be isolated to more largo plays, and usually more at the bottom here you are stuck doing stretto plays. Not necessarily guaranteed, but where the blades engage dictates what's available to you.
Okay.
Very briefly mentions 3 turns of the sword. Do you have an opinion on that?
Turns of the sword, if you could. Would these be the blade engagements? Okay.
So I was just asking.
I am not familiar with that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Any other questions? Anton?
Actually, I'm still not exactly getting it. Why exactly weak is weak and strong is strong? On the plate, it would also exactly that way and not anyhow else.
Referring to the
Yes.
percussion?
Oh, not quite. Like exactly why the weak third is called weak and the strong is called strong. What makes them weak or strong, respectively?
Referring to the amount of energy, or
Maybe.
I'm just not sure I understand the question. I'm sorry.
So okay, so I asked you